It's gotten bombed recently, DJ. Trust me.
I know. Hi guys. Well, we were just sort of like talking about the topic of people porn bombing each other, and well, we can go into that a little bit later on. But no, I'm sure it's been happening a lot in the States, isn't it? What people have been saying to me. I don't know whether you'd agree with that or not. I mean, it's
It's happening. It's happening in the Canadas too.
it's happening. What in your channel particularly, or
I've been porn bombed.
it's not
I
necessarily a good thing.
I'll say it this way: I was live with, I mean, out of respect, I won't say whom, but we both got porn bombed by someone. So
Right.
we were doing a live, and the person that was causing problems for us decided to be a dick and to come over and porn bomb us.
Well,
Ah,
Yeah.
that isn't good.
Yeah. I will say this: I gotta commend the other person who I was streaming with. They were very very quick on putting up a block, like a screen over top, so the person couldn't be the porn couldn't be seen.
It, it's mad though that people feel the need they have to do that.
I think it's cute. That's why they do it.
Yeah, they think it's cute.
Well, I actually don't see that as a thing to be cute because it actually isn't. If I actually wanted to see pictures of that, I'd be like on a porn site.
Or you've been inviting somebody over that you wanted to see naked.
Well, that too, but at least like on like probably a porn site, it would have been a decent size. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, I'll say it this way: it wasn't even that great of a porn. I mean, come on. I
Oh,
mean,
it's,
if you're gonna if you're
you actually
gonna
saw
porn,
it, did you?
oh, I saw it. Yeah. Oh, I saw it. Yeah. Yeah. Well, see, the
So
thing is, I had jumped off and gone over to this other panel because they had
right,
requested me to come over to talk to me regarding what they were talking. Well, they were streaming us and talking about us, and they had requested me to go over there. So I went over there to talk.
right,
And it was, well, let's just say the title of the channel is a shit show, and that's what basically it was.
uh
I didn't
huh,
get I didn't get a word in edgewise because everybody was talking over me, and
right.
trying to get their 2 cents worth in. And then I left their channel, and literally as I'm coming over to their channel, the host, well, one of the hosts, decides to come over and so as soon as we knew full well that when he came over that he was going to try to porn bomb. So we put the thing up, and I'm sitting backstage, and I mean I could see everything backstage, and like I said, it wasn't even that great of a porn. I, you know,
Uh huh.
I filmed better in my basement. Oh wait, I don't have a
Oh,
basement.
I'm sure you have.
No, he's got an attic.
I was going to say,
I'm supposed to tell people that, Michelle.
you Canucks and your maple syrup and that. I'm sure you do.
Yeah, but
Or is that a no comment?
well, I'll say it this way: definitely seen better Canadian porn than that.
Well, I'm sure. I mean, but my actual point is so that you don't expect actual friends or acquaintances to actually deliberately do that to you and to try and take your channel down.
Yeah. Well,
I actually don't see the point in it. I mean, right. So what do you think in all of this? Oh, he's gone bloody quiet again.
He must be getting a bottle. Bad
Yeah,
baby.
bad baby getting a big bottle.
Well, maybe it depends what kind of bottle he's getting, isn't it? I mean,
It's got to be
Formula with a little bit of whiskey. So
no, formula with X-Lax in it, or that stuff that cleanse you out with from Guru.
Oh, yeah.
Please, I don't really want to be thinking about that, do you? I think I've just come back from hospital, for goodness sake, and it's bad enough. And I'm just strictly instructed to keep calm today because they actually want me calmer for tomorrow than I was today. But
hey, Chad, later on, when you can, give me a buzz.
I can, yeah.
Donka.
I mean, I can actually believe it today that my pulse rate was 145. I mean, that is quite high considering that's my resting rate. I mean, what the fuck was that about?
You didn't have a hot doctor again, did you?
He was a she.
Oh, okay.
She wasn't an ugly woman, but I'm not into women, so no. No, it was mainly the nurses I saw today. I think they had something major.
You know what? You know what I'm into? You say you're not into women. I'm into me, myself, and I. How about that?
Yeah, but you can't really do that when you're bloody in a hospital bed, can you? I mean, that's a little bit rude.
No. Me, myself, and I are just fine with ourselves.
Yeah, that only does you for so long. I'm gonna have to word this carefully here. I didn't mean it. Oh shit! I didn't mean it like that. Oh fuck. As a species, we're not. Some of us possibly are, but we're not really equipped to want to be on our own. We're a very social species, so.
Yeah, that might be so, but me, myself, and I are just fine.
Are you telling me, if you found a perfect guy or girl, because I've never asked you your sexual preference, and I don't really want to know, because it can be either or, and they understood you in every single way, you actually found them good looking, they had a good body, good brains, and they were perfect for you. You wouldn't want to go there.
It'd be tempting. That'd be a big question mark. But normally,
I'd actually find that very hard to believe.
But normally, me, myself, and I are just fine.
Well, I'll put that question to the rest of you. I mean, I know you're married, so that isn't really at you, but the rest of you guys, and same question. If you found the perfect person, wouldn't you want to be with them?
If they fit everything that I was looking for, yes. Then it wouldn't matter what gender they were.
Mine's self-explanatory.
Yeah, well, you can't exactly say too much because
you get cracked with the frying pan if you say too much. They're right.
That cast iron pan. Nah, Mrs. Wright's got 4 cast iron frying pans at her disposal. One under the bed.
I actually sent her a skillet. She loves her skillet.
Yeah, one under the bed, 2 in her hands, and one she got hidden for just good measure.
I had 48 years of good marriage until you guys, all you homeworkers, came into my life. Now my wife's beating on me.
Fuck right off. I mean, shit. That's a terrible thing to say, right? How dare you?
Right, don't forget Coke out tomorrow.
Oh, shit. You and your Coke.
Is it because your wife prefers to talk to me than you?
Well, yeah. She gets those ideas. Yeah, you, Chad, Michelle. Yeah.
I plead 513.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Have you
Chad
been
better.
taking lessons? Have you been taking lessons from Amber Heard? And how
Wow.
to deal with courts? Oh, that was a bit low, wasn't it? But I can now.
No,
That's okay.
actually, I took lessons from Captain Jack Sparrow on how to handle things in court. So
What?
I might actually win some cases.
You were
I might actually
constantly
win some
pissed off
cases
on
now
Mum.
on the YouTube streets.
You were actually pissed off on Mum, and you were looking for your compass that always points to what you want the most.
Yeah, well, it keeps pointing towards the UK.
Oh, like that you say? Oh, Jesus.
Unfortunately, I'm still on a no-fly list. So
Uh-huh. Okay.
Yeah, you better get your trunks on and start swimming then.
Would you like to borrow a pair of armbands?
Who needs Trump?
you were supposed to smuggle me back, Tolkien. Jeez. You forgot
Yeah,
to
I
come
know.
smuggle me.
Yeah, I had enough trouble trying to get back 6 jars of maple syrup, let alone you.
Who needs trunks?
So
by the
sorry
time
about
you
that,
get-
Tonkin. I do need my maple syrup. I'm sorry about that.
Hey, I love the maple syrup. There's a lot you can do with maple syrup.
Exactly so.
Who needs trunks
Maple
when
syrup's
who need-
fun.
who needs trunks when you're going across the pond? By the time you get from United States to across the pond, your little thing will be so shriveled up, it'll be barely even seen.
That's why you use the condom. The Viagra.
Oh, we were just talking about porn bombing, and now you're talking about that. Oh my God, forget that. Subject out the way. I don't really want to be thinking about bloody dicks all night long.
I didn't say that word. I said thing.
No, but that's exactly what you were saying.
Well, certain someone must have gone for a long swim before last night, then, eh?
Oh Jesus!
It's like bobbing for apples, huh?
No comment.
Spearing for apples.
Bobbing along.
Well, just button mushrooms come to mind for me.
Well, rice is bobbing for nuts.
Listen to you.
Rights is nuts.
I think that person's in for a lifetime of disappointment.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to say nothing. I'll bite my tongue.
Well, maybe whoever gets with them is.
Well, not quite.
Hey, you guys DJ, I'm going to send you a video of that guy dancing in Puerto Rico.
No.
You show the guys what it looks like.
No, are you talking about the guy that Lee was talking about this morning about the slip nut? That one.
Yeah.
No, I do not want to see that. I'm literally scarred for life with seeing what I did.
Hey, right? Why are you trying to hurt her poor little eyes?
And the actual fact that
don't make me call the Kiwi court the Kiwi judges again.
and
Really?
well, the actual fact that I saw the porn bomber that everybody was accusing Tonkin of doing. I mean, whoever said that was you, Tonkin, is fucking blind, stupid, and I could say a lot more, but cool.
You know, people don't have receipts. They just run their damn mouths. And a lot of their mouths are going to overload their butts.
Well, put it that way. That person who did that first one is not that much bloody bigger than me, like, size-wise. I mean, like, I wouldn't say so much in height either, because that person, I would say, is about 5'9" in height. So you are taller than that, you are bigger than that, and you're darker than that in colouring. So that wasn't you. That person, I would say, had between a 30 and a 31-inch waist, roughly by my eyes. So who do you know online that would have been around that channel at that time that is that skinny, really? There's only a few people come to mind, in my opinion, that I know that colouring too. And I didn't particularly want to see that, but like now I've compared the two people, it's an identical match. So it's a person that thinks it's okay to pom two channels.
Yeah, and you definitely can't blame me for the one last night, because I was actually on stage, wasn't I? You know?
I wouldn't have blamed you anyway, and if you'd have done that to me, you wouldn't have a dick left. I would have.
Oh, jeez.
I believe that too. I believe that.
Right up Bob in that heart.
I believe
Right
it
up Bob in
too.
that heart.
Whoa.
Whoa, is right.
Well, Tonkin knows this, that you get me in that kind of mood, I will fucking chop your nuts off.
Yeah, I go further than that. Cut the little dad and the other thing off.
Maybe I have to get this compass fixed now.
But I'm normally like a gentle pussycat, really. But certain things do annoy me when people get the blame for other people's behaviour. That irritates me to no end. Because how does that ever get resolved when people won't own up to their own stuff?
Crap.
I actually think it's better, right, when say if I actually called Eddie up at say 5:30 in the morning, completely shit-faced, and I was like crank calling him all night long and just keeping him awake all night, and then I denied all knowledge of it and then blamed it on somebody else. What would be the point in that? I'm sure he would appreciate it more if I turned around and said, "Oh, Eddie, I'm very sorry for doing that to you last night. I don't normally do that. Can you forgive me?" And that's a lot better way of going about things than lying and blaming it on other people, don't you think?
And yeah, and you know what the funny thing is, that actually does happen to me.
Well, do you actually think I'm going to bail you up shit-faced when I don't drink? And
yeah.
If I was going to bloody call you, I would text you first to see if you was awake, and then I would call. I wouldn't just like blatantly just call. I don't do that to people.
Yeah.
So I've been up at like silly o'clock in the morning, and like people have tried calling me, and I thought, who the fuck's this? And you don't recognise the number, and you're looking at thinking, is this a crank call or is this? But then you think if it's your family or under a different number, then they would call you back or they would text you or something, but not just call you out.
It's okay. It's only someone 5 hours behind.
Oh yeah. It's some fucking yank. Here we go. I'm kidding, by the way.
Yeah, but DJ, I do recall a few times where you have suddenly called me out of the blue at weird hours.
Well, that's because you needed your help on something.
My actual cats called you a few
And
times.
you.
But I may have
Callie,
lent on my.
we know Callie loves you, Tonkin. Come on.
Oh yeah,
I know,
she actually
Callie
does.
is a
But
thing.
She loves that voice.
Say if I have seizures and knock my phone, that can possibly happen. But I don't deliberately like crank call people. No, don't do that.
Yeah, I know, but Vix, you did actually call me last week when I was sleeping. All right. okay, it was like 2 o'clock in the afternoon, but you know, I was working nights.
What did she say? Meow, meow, meow.
No, this was DJ calling, not Callie.
No, I'm trying to think what the
Or
fuck.
is it just someone being a pussy?
Because
Oi,
from what
oi.
I recall sending you a message around about, I think, between 6 and 7 in the morning, and then I think it was about 1 o'clock you called me.
I think I just come out from a seizure and I thought, oh, Tonkin's left a message. I better see if he's okay, without actually like coming too fully, because I sometimes do that and then realise what the time is like. Oh shit, he's been working, hasn't he? And I feel like a right idiot. But it's never like really like out of my way deliberately doing it to wind you up or anything. Not like that.
Yeah, I know, but it was all right.
It's actually hard, isn't it? Because I never know, like, when I'm going to be conscious for a start. So it's really hard to plan shit.
Yeah, I know. So I understand. I don't mind.
Yeah, a lot of the time you're awake anyway, to be fair.
Yeah, especially recently, you know, I've been having a lot of trouble sleeping.
Well, yeah, but that isn't going to get any easier until...
Jet lag doesn't. The jet lag probably doesn't help on that either.
Oh no, that didn't.
Well, no, because you only...
Yeah, I can relate to that.
Well, you actually got used to it, didn't you, when you got there? And then by the time you got used to it, you had to come back.
Yeah.
That's bad, but I'm glad you enjoyed your holiday, though.
It wasn't really a holiday, no, but
Well,
it was fun catching up with old friends, yeah.
Well, going on a plane and getting out of this country is a holiday. Come off it.
No, it was more of a business trip and a training exercise, you know.
A training exercise in what? How not to be British?
It was a training exercise on how to fool people that you're really a Canadian.
Yeah.
I bet with your accent.
I know. I was in the seminar with him. He didn't pass.
I can actually imagine that with his accent. Fuck's sake.
Yeah.
Although
his accent is more southern than mine. Jesus Christ.
He did okay. He did okay on the two on what's a 2-4, and he did okay on what's a double.
Yeah.
Well, I know what a double is, but what is a 2-4? Is that like 2 milks and 4 sugars or something?
That's a case of beer.
Yeah.
All right, okay. Well, I don't drink, so it's probably why.
Right. How about down there by yonder creek down there in the hollow?
Yeah.
That ain't too southern for you. I don't know what is.
I'll say this.
He
I'll say this.
knows how to
Duncan
hollow,
really
right?
royally failed though on the Newfie portion of the test.
Yeah.
He couldn't he kept trying to cheat off me.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, well, I always like to get a sneaky peek every now and then.
Oh, Jesus. I'm actually sure that you must have loved that last night then. You got more than a peek, didn't you?
Well, you know, tell the truth, I actually missed it because I was busy typing in chat at the time.
Lucky you.
Yeah.
Oh, that's why you're
Duncan.
That's why you're chatting with that. Okay.
Duncan, you said you like taking a little sneaky peeky at times. I said you kind of sound like somebody man right to know.
Yeah.
Can we please not bring up that dickhead, please?
I'm not.
I do not want to even think about those two pricks. Thank you. I mean, there is nothing sneaky about them.
Well, that's what they named the stream, his channel.
No, I'm aware that we actually don't need to be talking about
going
those
there.
guys and lowering the standards of my channel because...
No, I'm not going to go there.
Yep, that's a prickly subject, that is.
I would say so, but say people like that always get their karma. Just leave it at that, innit?
All they don't realize is it's going to be coming more quicker than they think.
You know, which reminds me. Chad, did you receive any postcards?
Did I receive any what?
Postcards?
What kind of postcards?
No. What kind of postcards?
Well, just a regular postcard. Did you receive any postcards?
No, I haven't.
How about you, Michelle?
Nope.
I didn't either. How come you didn't send us a postcard, Tompkins? Wish you were here, having a good cold beer, eating lots
Well,
of
sorry.
I saw Talk. Come on, I was in the same seminar as him. Why would he send me a postcard?
What?
Don't you know he was over in Canada, or he was over here in Canada and learning how to be a Canadian, or how to fool Americans and thinking you're a Canadian?
But yeah, the actual thing is, he actually got deported.
Yeah. He failed so bad, we sent him back.
Yeah, I know. I got ran out of Canada for being too nice.
That makes him want to even get in the United States.
You actually got run out of Canada for being too English, didn't you?
No, that's not why he got run out of Canada. He got run out of Canada. He got run out of Canada for trying to set a bouncy castle up on the Parliament Hill.
Yeah.
Oh right, so that's what the maple syrup was for your bouncy castle, right? Okay.
Oh yes, you can imagine what I was going to do on that.
Well, I've got a very active imagination, so I'd rather not go there. Thank you.
We know you have a very active imagination.
Yeah, I do too.
I ain't saying nothing.
You can do a lot with a bouncy castle, maple syrup, and a few people. That's all I'm saying.
Careful what you say, right? You're within kicking distance of her.
I know. I can see the pen in her hand.
Who, me? I haven't got any pans in my hand.
Well,
I actually don't.
He's
need
talking
them.
about his wife.
No, that's Michelle that's got the pan in her hand.
Okay.
A skillet instead.
Oh yeah, I mean, like I said, I sent the boss a skillet, so a nice cast iron one. So yeah.
Is it any good? Is it any good, rights?
Well, of course, it came from me.
it hurts,
It's gonna
yeah.
be good.
It hurts.
Oh yeah.
And it don't give, so it don't have no dings in there when she hits right upside the head with it.
It came with love.
It's just
Love to
supposed to
hurt
be
you.
upside the head.
At least
Believe
she
me,
didn't.
when
Crack 'em
DJ
right,
spoke
right
that,
between the nuts.
when DJ throws that pan, it comes with love. She loves to hit me.
I certainly do. And Wrights has to sing for his supper, and it crack.
Yeah,
He
there you go.
starts singing, then he can eat.
Well, be thankful she's not using the whip anymore on you.
I bet you a lot of people don't know this. When you use a skillet
That'll be
pan,
next week.
when you guys use a skillet pan, do you guys wash it or do you just wipe it off?
Wipe it off
You
and
should wipe it off. You shouldn't
Wipe it
wash
off and
because
oil it.
fucks
That's
up.
right.
yeah, wipe it
That's
off
right.
and add a bit slight little smear of oil.
Yep.
Mhm.
That is absolutely right. A lot of people don't know that.
It's best to use like soft kitchen roll for it.
Now,
That's-
since you brainiacs are out there, do fish drink water?
Nope,
They're
they
in
breathe
water.
it.
No, it
No.
goes through their bodies, but no, they don't drink it. No.
Fish don't actually drink. They don't need to drink.
They're in water.
Yeah.
What are you going to try and like
Of
do
course.
that as an experiment to see how many
Right.
fish
Of course,
you
those
can
women know
catch?
how to use an iron skillet in cooking and throwing it and everything else about the iron skillet. We're professionals.
Not necessarily, because some men are better cooks than women.
Well, that's true too, but that's where down here in the South, that's very far in between.
Did you know the Titanic still has a swimming pool?
Oh my god!
I would say technically no, they do not, but according to what I'm reading here when I looked it up,
If you
just
count the bloody
just
sea,
to
of
make
course they
sure,
have.
as well as getting water through osmosis, saltwater fish need to purposefully drink water in order to get enough into their system. Their freshwater counterparts direct all of the water that comes into their mouths out through their gills. Saltwater fish direct some into their digestive tract. So yes, saltwater fish do drink water.
Very good. Now you're gonna have a test on this tomorrow.
Well,
Yeah, right.
it's now the bloody Discovery Channel or what?
Bad baby number one.
That's many questions.
Okay, right. Here's one for you. Which came first, the chicken or the egg?
The chicken.
No, the egg.
The egg, of course.
Leo, will you
There
stop
was reptiles
quizzing me?
before chickens.
Well, how can you get a chicken? How
Reptiles
can you
lay
get eggs
eggs.
on the chicken?
They were laid. It was laid by a dinosaur.
Yeah, reptiles.
I give up. I give up.
Yeah, no, but they say. But they say, I mean, some dinosaurs have
think
feathers like
somebody
chickens.
needs
So
oiling. Who needs oiling?
me, if you're offering.
Well, I mean,
No, somebody's
they
chair
say
is really
that's me.
Okay.
Right, there'll be a test on that tomorrow.
Somebody's squeaking.
Well, that's exactly. I was like, "What the hell is that noise?" Yeah. Oh my god, that sounds like your back first thing in the morning, did it? Sometimes it's like, ow.
Still a home record, Michelle.
Say what?
I said you're still a home wrecker.
No, I'm not. You are. You do it to yourself. You dig that hole deeper and deeper with that damn backhoe that you got. You just dig it deeper and deeper, and you fall for every little line and fish hook there is out there.
Hey, cool tools.
Are you actually coming up, Marshall?
Hey, Marshall.
Hey, Joe, cool.
Come on up, cool tool.
Yeah, man.
Come and say hi, you ignorant.
Well, I want to jump down and let Joe Cool come up and visit.
Cool tools.
I'll be lurking in the chat.
Got to get out of the kitchen, eh, Michelle? Okay.
You're gonna get smacked tonight.
Actually, right, you're gonna be in the kitchen.
I don't have free StreamYard, so 10 people.
You sure he's not going to be under it?
Well, Marshall should have the link anyway, so.
Yeah, it's in the chat.
Oh no, I mean, it would, but I sent it to him earlier.
Oh, okay.
You're a bit okay. What bit of you is okay then?
It's in a bit okay.
Oh, so I'm not reading properly tonight.
Or how much have you had to drink then? Come on.
I actually haven't had any because I've been nursing a bad headache all week.
Ouch.
Well, I'm going to try to rest a little bit. And we'll have to go pick that stupid roommate up at 15 till 11.
Well, why on earth do you bother with that person?
He's still here, but he ain't going to be here long. I can tell you that because when I
You've
moved...
actually been saying that for months, though. I believe
I know.
You see it.
Well, I'm finalizing everything on the land.
No, but you should actually be finalising
the second piece of land.
With his
the second part of the land.
All right.
Why don't you just give me his eviction papers?
Well, that takes time, and with COVID and with that stupid shot thing, everything's backed up, man. It'll take a hell of a lot longer. So if I sell my house, and he's going to have to move, and I'm not going to be around, he's going to have to find a place to go down with mommy where closer to work, live down there and bite the bullet, or he's just going to have to find somewhere else to move. Well, that's it, because he can't stay here.
Hi, 801.
Hey,
Hey,
801. Hey,
How are
801.
you doing? Long time no see.
Hey, Roland.
Lowen?
No, 801.
Oh, Rowan. Okay.
No, 801.
801.
Akon Ron. Okay. Sorry.
801.
801. Okay.
Your age.
That's Michelle's fault.
Oh, Rice, it's your age. 800 years old.
My age.
NBC1. That's
Good.
you.
Hey, Gil. You all right?
Oh,
Yeah.
Gil's here.
How you doing?
Haven't heard
Well,
from
I'm going to
him.
step down. Let somebody come up. Y'all take care.
Have a good
Later,
one,
You
Michelle.
take care, Michelle.
All right. Love y'all. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay.
Same as you.
God, I don't know what Michelle was doing in the background, but God, dear me. I wasn't sure where that was coming from, in that background noise, but it sounded like she was in a wind tunnel.
Probably driving.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe. I wouldn't know, but that was loud. I don't know what you guys hear in your headphones, but damn, that was loud.
It did sound like she was. It did sound like she was in a wind tunnel, but that usually means she
Yeah,
some
but
whoever said it usually means she's driving.
Going boy, maybe. I don't know.
I've only got my volume on like 15%, and damn, that blew my fucking eardrums out. Shit.
Yeah. Well, you know, when Michelle sets up a little homestead, you know, we're going to have to try and raid her and test her defences. Yeah.
Bollocks to that. I am not testing a sniper's defences. Are you fucking nuts?
Hey, it'll be a challenge.
Yeah.
I don't know about that, Tolkien.
I think
I think it'd be worth. If you want to do it, I'll definitely say go ahead and try it. I'll just be sitting back in the security booth
and
in
will be
in my creaky ass chair eating popcorn. Watching you run for your life as shit's trying to kill you.
I will be the beneficiaries of all your life insurance policies.
Don't get me wrong. I'll be wearing a full Kevlar suit while doing it.
Yeah, but I'm sure she'd have armor-piercing bullets.
Armor-piercing bullets. I'd be more worried about
or a 50 cal.
I'd be more worried about the booby traps.
Yeah. I'll tell you what. I'll paint a British flag on my butt so she knows it's me.
Oh, yeah, that's more reason to both shoot you up the ass. Here comes that British. See you next Tuesday. Fire in the hole.
When you come over, tell me the video camera.
Yeah, I know, but at least if she recognises me, she'll at least give me I expect she'd give me at least a warning shot.
What? The fact that you wearing the Union Jack on your ass? Yeah, right.
Yeah,
from what she told me, that if Wright shows up, we have to stick the dogs on him.
How do I get involved in this? I'm telling you.
I think you'd be better off using the Irish flag than the English one.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for this.
Smashing the Irish flag.
No. As if I'd do that. That'd be like, no, but it'd be less visible than the fucking Union Jack. Come off it.
Yeah. Well, I could always skydive in and land in a lake with some scuba gear. So.
Yeah, and you probably end up with the Crocs.
Yeah.
Bud's latest surprise, isn't it? Fill a garden with Crocs.
Yeah. Well, I could probably collect a few for Bud as well.
Well, exactly. I mean, yeah, you actually met Bud.
Well, I know Michelle. I know Michelle asked me if I asked me if I could get her a moose.
Yeah.
I was going to ask you, Chad, how's Ash doing? Is he all right? So I haven't been over to his channel for a while because I haven't really been online myself.
He's doing okay.
Well, that doesn't sound like.
Well, he was in the hospital for a short period there. He had some
Okay.
couple issues here a little while ago, and then lately he's been busy. He's been off of YouTube lately because the fact is that he has been he unfortunately has to look for a new place to live.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
That's a headache for anyone, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, the landlord's selling the building, and I guess apparently he decided when he was selling the building that everybody's gas to leave. So.
Well, that normally happens when you sell a building. You don't say to the people that are buying the building, you've got to buy the people that live here too.
Yeah.
They actually come like as slaves or something.
Well,
no.
Sometimes there is a clause in that.
A clause.
Ginger, her old landlord sold the place, and part of the stipulation was to keep her and we got the people upstairs.
But he couldn't get her evicted, could he? Because of the tenancy. I can't remember that. And that's what she said to me.
Exactly. Well, no, yeah. Well, yeah, but the thing is, it's up in Canada. It's up to the landlord if they're selling their building. It's up to the landlord if they wish to provide you with notice, and they have to give you at least 30 days notice.
Yeah, that's the legal requirements.
You know what they should do as well? Give you a security deposit back as well.
Mm-hmm.
Well, over here, I don't know whether they do that in the States. That they're supposed to put it in some kind of like deposit scheme, so that the actual landlord can't spend it. So when you move out, you get it back immediately. That's where it's supposed to go. But a lot of landlords are getting done for actually not putting that security deposit in that scheme.
Yeah.
I thought it was a relatively good idea setting it up, but it'd be better if everybody used it, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Plus, a lot of landlords do false damages claims as well. No, so they have a reason to keep your security deposit.
Well, that is why you have a person with you that takes video when you actually leave every wall, floor, the lot, so you have it documented. So if it's changed in any way, because you get yourself to sign it, the person that done the video to sign it, and then you give it to the person that it's property, and then if it gets changed in any way, you've then got proof. Always cover your ass in that way. That's my piece of advice.
Well, yeah, it's good, but it's good to cover your ass. Yes, definitely. I've done it a couple times in videotaping.
It also depends on the ass.
True.
But you know what I'm saying, though? You get lots of landlords out there that will do anything to basically get more money out of you, because that's the way they actually. I mean, some landlords are lovely, but they're sort of few and far between.
Don't get me started on my landlord.
Well, I do think they need to do a lot more in every country about affordable housing, though. That's one of my number one gripes with governments, that there aren't enough affordable housing out there, because there is a lot more people that are on the poverty line than not.
It should be worldwide, in my opinion.
Well, this is what I'm saying.
See now, Vix, I'm just wondering if I could buy your property from your council, so I'll have to end up being your landlord.
Fuck right off.
I can be a big fan, Dumpkin.
I mean,
oh God, she'd never get it. She'd never get anything fixed then.
Oh, she'll get a lot fixed. An awful lot fixed.
Oh my God, behave yourself.
Hey, what the heck? Come on, guys. Hey, flush the toilet, the shower comes on.
It's actually mental down here, though, because the house prices in this area of London are so damn high for what they are.
Yeah.
It is probably just as bad as Dublin house prices. I mean, and they've actually gone up. It's in the news, wasn't it?
They're doing that purposely. You know that. You know why they're
Oh
doing
no,
it.
no, of course, but we actually like have council tax bands over here, and I think my council tax band is a G or an H, which is quite high.
Mm-hmm.
But it's because my property's in London, for fuck's sake. That shouldn't make a bloody difference.
Yeah. Well, that's one thing about my old ex-girlfriend. No, she convinced me to buy a place 15 years ago, and you know, it's increased in value substantially, especially with the work I've done
This
for
is
it
the
over
same
the
thing.
years. So.
I'm in the same council tax band as my aunt, and she's in a 7-bedroom house.
Mm-hmm.
What's the crack with that?
Yeah, no. And the thing is,
when I actually told her, she was like, you're paying how much for your council? I was like, it's the same with my. I'm like, you are kidding me.
Yeah, well, the thing is, your aunt is very close to a very affluential area anyway. If it's the one we was talking about the other week.
Yeah, it's the same aunt. Yeah, I'm not talking about the aunt that lives very near me. I'm talking about the one that lives in North London.
Yeah, that one. Yeah. Yeah. Well,
it's like my mother's place. She's trying to get it put up for sale, and all the houses in the neighborhood around her are a lot older. There's a lot of older houses in the neighborhood, so they have a higher value because the fact they're so old, right? So it brings her property up, and I mean I'm not saying I'm 100% right on this. I'm just giving you a ballpark figure. Let's say her property's worth $300,000. Well, according to because of these other properties, it's now worth $6,000 to $7,000. You know,
that's Canadian dollars too, isn't it?
Yeah. What? Right, DJ, your aunt is like less than 2 miles away from one of the most expensive roads in London. You know.
Well, yeah,
for the house prices.
My actual aunt's house is worth an absolute fortune, and the land with it, fucking hell.
Yeah, exactly. You know? Yeah, I was saying, if your aunt was to sell even off half the land, she'll be set for quite a bit. You know?
My actual other uncle, which is my mum's brother, told her about my PTSD situation, and she said I can basically stay up at her place for as long as I want to in the countryside. And she doesn't mind me taking Leo and the cats with me.
Yeah, well, there's definitely enough space around there.
Well, I'd certainly say so, because my cousins aren't there at the moment. I'd be the only one there with my aunt and uncle. And her house, like I say, is massive, and she wants to do something to help with my head.
Well, it might be an idea, you know. Plus, it'll be closer to me.
Oh, grand.
Oh, you sound so enthusiastic about that, don't you?
Oh, dude, did I say that out loud?
Well, hey, look at this way. When I'm able to fly and get over there, I don't have to go far to visit either one of you.
Yeah,
you'll both be in the same neighborhood, pretty much.
I mean, she lives in the middle of fucking nowhere, though. I mean.
Other thing is, at the moment, like me and Vix,
it's a lovely area, but in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, I mean, it'd be nice for Leo. I mean, yeah, he'd have loads of room to like roam around and do what the hell he likes. Oh, he'd love it, but I don't know whether now is the right sort of. I mean, my ankle would certainly have to be a lot more recovered than it is, but it's the nearest hospital. Well, there's a hospital in Enfield, isn't there?
Yeah, there's one in Enfield, yeah. No.
but it's not. Does it have an A&E department?
Yeah, but there's a good one in Highgate. A very good hospital with an A&E in Highgate.
Is that Nuffield they call it, that hospital?
Nutfields, I think. Yeah.
Something like. So I haven't been to Enfield in a while, so I certainly haven't been to their hospitals.
Yeah, no, but the hospital in Highgate, God, that's a lovely hospital. That is.
Where does Highgate come into it?
Well, that's only about 3-4 miles away.
Yeah, but the one in Enfield would be a lot fucking nearer.
Yeah, a lot closer. Yeah.
Oh, I don't know what I'm gonna bloody do. I mean, it'd just be nice when get my ankle injury out the way. It'd be able to like breathe for a little bit and then go over to Ireland and sort some of that out. I think that's more priority to do that, and then maybe stay at my aunt for a little while when I get back, and then go back over to Ireland again. I don't know. It's difficult. I don't want to like upset my velos at all, but I don't really want to like turn around and say to them like, thanks, but no thanks,
Yeah.
Because, I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings here, because half of my family tempers like anything you like, and the other half are like really sensitive. It's just like, oh, for goodness sake. I'm not subtle at all, and tact doesn't exactly come into it, so it can be a little bit of a difficult one. But
DJ, you could always go stay at your aunt's for just on a temporary basis for a while now. Treat it as a little holiday.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wouldn't exactly see that as a holiday.
Well, I don't know.
Sounds like Snowman's chair.
No, it's not that. It's how on earth do you escape your head? You can't escape.
Sounds like
that,
Snowman's chair, does it?
Yeah, I know, but
Yeah, it does.
It'd do good for you to see a bit different scenery and that, and just get out of the area for a bit.
I haven't seen my aunt for a while, so I don't know what her situation's like at home as well. So if it's going to be remotely like hectic,
Well,
I don't need that.
If she really wants vacation, you can always get a big enough box and mail her to me.
Oh, yeah.
That would definitely
exactly that big myself. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I'm tiny.
Well, we need a big enough box for you and Leo both.
Well, yeah, he's bigger than me, granted. He takes a lot more bloody room than I do. I would love to see the postman try and bloody pick him up.
Well,
that'd be quite novel.
I didn't have much trouble picking them up and throwing them around.
Yeah, but can you imagine if he was inside a cardboard box?
It'd have to be a wooden crate with Leo. He'd break out.
He'd probably break out of a wooden crate. I mean, he is a sensible hound.
Yeah, well, yeah, he would use his head a lot, wouldn't he?
Well, he does tend to like put dents in things, especially my bloody front door.
Yeah.
I've got more dents in my front door from bloody dogs ramming it than I don't know why dogs tend to do that, but bull mastiffs seem to use their heads as like battering rams. It's like a really weird thing that they do. Let's say having two of them now, and they both bloody do it. It's like, Ouch, doesn't that hurt?
And you have 2 dogs now?
No. I had one before Leo, didn't I? She was the same breed as him,
Yeah,
Oh,
much
okay.
bigger dog.
but bigger.
Yeah.
Well,
No, I knew you had one before Leo. That's why I was asking. You have 2 now? Like, wow.
No,
Started-
not 2 bloody dogs at a time. Sod that. No,
Yeah, Leo's much more
that
than enough to handle, isn't he?
that dog in the corner. That was my first one.
Yeah, the one bit up beside me. Yeah.
And
The one that's trying to
She-
lick Tonkin.
Oh yeah.
she actually looks a lot different to say Leo here. It's a lot difference in like looks there.
See, that's Leo as a blooming pup. You know, he's not like that now. He's got a lot more muscle on him.
Well, sure. I mean, he was what? I think about 15 and a half months old, 16
Yeah.
months old when that picture was taken. So, yeah. But no, he's a lot more solid now, but in a good way.
Yeah, and a lot more stubborn though as well.
No, he's not.
He can be.
He's not with me though.
He is with you. God, how many times have you? This morning you was telling him to blooming move over and that, and he wouldn't. Huh?
He was so bloody tired this morning. I mean, he was like he was drunk or something. That's the thing. If I've had like a few bad nights or whatever, he doesn't sleep when I'm like that. He will stay awake. And if he gets like in a comfortable mood and he doesn't want to move, he sort of like pretends to like not hear me. Even though I can tell that he is hearing me, he just does it to sort of like see how far he can push me. No, he's normally a good boy. But I can't blame him for being totally bloody shattered. I mean, how would you be if you hadn't like slept properly in 4 days?
I don't know. I have to ask Guru that one. I've never been in that situation.
Well, Guru isn't a dog.
I know Guru is not a dog, but I'd have to ask how a human handles 4 days without sleep.
Well, I can tell you that. I've gone a lot longer than 4 days.
I did 3 days in a row without sleep. That's not fun.
The longest I've gone is 11.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, I was tripping my ass off. After, between 4.5 to 5 days, then you start like hallucinating. And especially if you're on medications as well, obviously interferes with it, but it's not good.
Yeah, it's excruciating.
Later, Eddie.
Oh, Eddie, go bye.
Yeah, Eddie said in the private he was leaving. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good night, Eddie.
Nice one.
Yeah, well, he had a long night last night, didn't he, Vix?
Well, yeah, he'd gone to work today, so yeah, it's just like, good having nice people around you that are supportive in a lot of ways. Yeah, and I think he'd find it gratifying, like when I go over to Ireland and he's actually responsible for helping me find my family. Because I didn't actually, he actually like went out of his way to help me. I didn't go, can you please? He just did it because that's the kind of guy he is. It'd be a lot better place if there were a lot more people like him in the world, you know.
Oh yeah.
He's not out there for himself. He's out there to help other people, and those are the kinds of people that I appreciate and will do anything for.
It's the same mentality I have, you know.
I don't like selfish individuals or narcissists.
Definitely not them.
That gives me a good idea. I'm glad you said that. You know that I'm not off myself either. Chad, that test tomorrow's $20.
What have you been
I'll-
talking to Barbara or something? I mean, you mentioned $20.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is Barbara administrating that test?
I can't even find her right now. She's cheating on me.
No, she's doing a seminar on her knees. It's to strengthen her kneecaps because she has to do it every so often. Otherwise,
I heard Barbara was trying. I heard Barbara was in the midst of doing Pilates training, strengthening her leg muscles.
What I know about Barbara, she doesn't really need to strengthen leg muscles or her mouth muscles because they get used on a regular basis.
Yeah, I thought she was taking a sword swallowing course. That's what I heard.
Well, no. They actually put it down like that, but it's actually a different kind of course because Vice don't appreciate that kind of stuff. So,
All right.
Well,
so if you come across that, then always check the
How's
source.
how's the diet treating you there, right?
well, I'm still on it. I cheat now and then, but I'm
He's
still on
starving.
it. Yeah, doing good. Doing good. I'm maintaining my weight.
I haven't gotten back to mine yet.
Why?
Why?
Yeah.
Well, I'll say it this way: I went to Ottawa. It kind of threw my diet out the window.
Right.
Guru would be really, really upset. And I've actually lost more weight being off his diet than being on his diet.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, you know, you've been having a lot of moose burgers, and they're not like fattening, are they?
Moose burgers? Seriously?
Yeah. Quite nice delicacy they are. Bit gamey, but you know.
Yeah, they're a bit gamey.
Oh.
Buffalo's burgers are good.
Oh yeah.
Like those.
It's a bit like when I said was it White's this morning when I bloody ordered a bloody plain chicken sandwich from Mackie D's and they sent me a fucking plain fucking quarter pounder instead. I'm like, what the fuck is this? This does not look like chicken to me, but
it's the new chicken.
It's a new green deal.
Chicken actually is supposed to be beef that actually isn't. Okay.
That's the new green deal.
Yeah, well, at least they didn't send you the vegan burger.
Oh God.
Well, Leo took one look at it and thought, well, I'm having that.
Of course.
Of course.
Did you try that?
It's a bloody nut. I took away the bun and I thought, well, why not? I didn't. If I wanted an actual fucking plain quarter pounder, I would have fucking ordered one. You dickheads.
Has anybody ever ate a veggie burger yet from McDonald's?
Yes.
I haven't, but how was it?
They're gross.
Okay.
Well, I didn't like their they had like we did like veggie fingers for a while and they weren't very nice. So I thought no, the veggie burger is probably going to taste similar to that, and no.
The Burger King one is actually better.
What the Burger King veggie burger?
The spicy bean burger. They do that as well, don't they? Or they did.
They've had the spicy bean burger for years, but now they do a veggie. They do a veggie and a vegan Whopper. I think.
Yeah.
I had the actual one I missed from Burger King is the mushroom double Swiss. That was lovely.
Oh yeah.
Well, I know if they ever took that off the fucking menu, the pricks.
They take everything good. They take everything good off the menu.
They still got the chili cheese bites.
Well, and the cherry pies.
No, they don't have. You know, the cherry pies are a special thing. You know, we're gonna have to look forward to them when they come out again, eh, Vix?
If they do.
Oh, I'm definitely campaigning to get them back, and you know why.
I'm still. Hey, my campaign to get the McLobster back as a regular item on the menu still ain't going too well.
The what now?
The McLobster.
Oh yeah, I heard you had that once.
How wouldn't that be a pretty expensive burger to actually have? I mean, and complicated to bloody cook as well.
Well, it's just it's just a lobster. All it is just a glorified lobster roll.
Yeah.
Yeah, but cooking lobster is a little bit different.
They use all
the other stuff in Mackie D's. Wouldn't a lobster be a lot different to cook?
Well, they do. It is a seasonal thing, so it comes out every summer. So.
Well, yeah, it comes from the sea, so of course it's seasonal.
Yeah. But it was actually first invented in Amherst, Nova Scotia.
Oh, so some Canadian.
The very first lobster rolls were rolled out in my hometown. McLobster, I should say.
Yeah, I reckon.
Is that served with maple syrup?
No, it's not served with maple syrup.
No.
Well, you don't serve lobster with maple syrup, DJ. Come on, you cheeky monkey.
That's about the only thing they don't put maple syrup in.
Canadians have maple syrup with absolutely everything.
Not everything.
No.
That's not what I heard.
Yeah, but
that's why a lot of you come down with diabetes.
The thing is, DJ, you'll be surprised of the range of fast food restaurants and the quality and the range of food that you get in them when you go to Canada and America, man. It is just so lovely. I reckon I've put on about £5, you know. Oh, it's so nice.
Well, and the thing is,
I eat little and often, so I don't think I probably would put on a lot of weight if I was to go over there, really.
And the thing is, you also have a lot. You have a lot of smaller franchises too that are may only be regional particular.
Oh yeah.
For example, an example of one is Deluxe Fish and Chips.
Oh, no, thank you. I'm allergic to fish, so I can't eat that.
The fish and chips are French fries, not chips.
Yes, French fries. Yeah.
What they call them, chips over. Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
Well, we actually call them chips in the UK because they are fucking chips.
Yeah. We call French fries the small, skinny little things you get. You know, chips are chips. Chips are nice, big, chunky.
Yeah.
Chunky cuts of potato, not the thin, slivery bits. Those are French fries.
Yeah.
Those are fries.
Exactly.
And crisps are your chips. Right?
Yeah.
Which makes more sense because crisp, they're nice, thin, and crispy. Right? Yeah. So they're crisps.
To us Americans and Canadians to fuck up our English language, isn't it? You know.
I know.
Well, I did you say football?
How dare you?
Oh God! Hey! There's a difference between Canadian and American football.
Yeah. Yeah, but the thing is, like,
do you know what the difference between Canadian and American football is, Rights?
No, I haven't even watched your football. What is it?
Maple syrup.
Good one, DJ, but no. We have a longer field.
Uh-huh.
And we have bigger balls.
I'm sure.
Okay.
But it's called football for a reason, because you use your feet. Come on.
For what exactly?
For play when you play
To actually see
soccer.
how far you can ram your foot up someone's arse.
No, that's
And use
rugby.
them as a ball. You could get your feet into all kinds of positions with that one.
With maple syrup.
Well, yeah, exactly. Well, according to a lot of Canucks, they say maple syrup is a very good lubricant.
Yeah.
They actually use it well in matters of the bedroom. They also use it in cars, cooking, all kinds of things.
Damn.
Wrestling.
Multifunctional.
It is very multifunctional.
Uh-huh. How many shares do you have in a maple syrup factory then, Chad?
Do I have to answer that?
Yes.
Damn it. Too many to count. And in multiples.
What did Chad get out of that one?
Well, you've always got to have multiples. Come off it. That's stingy.
Yeah, see, I heard every Canadian in school they have to learn how to tap a maple tree.
Yep. Yep.
Oh my God.
Yep.
It's part of their curriculum.
That's the other reason why we sent you back, because you couldn't tap a maple tree.
Mm-hmm. Oh no.
And now I will say this: I was very impressed with Tonkin on one thing. He actually kissed the cod.
He kissed what now?
Kissed the cod.
A
I thought
fish.
you said something else. I thought, oh my God, that's filthy.
No, we're
DJ,
not going nowhere near that.
DJ, get your mind out of the gutter.
Yeah.
That's what I thought you said.
Well, hey, come on. You can't get screeched unless you can't get screeched unless you're willing to kiss the cod.
I beg your pardon.
You're talking about cod as a fish, right? COD?
Yes. Not COCK like DJ thought.
I didn't say that. I thought you meant something else that began with a C.
The female anatomy?
Well, both were a bit fishy.
Well, Tonkin would have had a problem kissing one of those.
It depends on whose it is. Oh my God.
Yeah. But I think the cod would be a bit easier to get your lips round.
Is this a fish story?
I'm sipping my mouth here because I'm going to get into trouble.
Oh, jeez.
I'm just getting weird visuals now, you bastards.
Bad Chad.
Yeah, bad shit. How dare you put things into Vic's mind, eh? As if I would do something like that. You're so cruel.
Oh.
Yeah. How dare you talk about cod?
Sorry.
Sorry.
Was it battered or not?
Oh no, it's got to be fresh and still wriggling.
Oh Jesus!
Oh, yeah.
Oh bloody Nora!
Wow.
I haven't had enough morphine for this conversation. Oh my God!
Yeah, I think I'm going to Canada. I want to kiss some cod.
You got to drink the screech though too.
What the hell is that?
Newfoundland. It's like moonshine.
Oh, I didn't take that. Yeah.
In what way?
It's the same strength as moonshine.
Yeah,
You
Same
sip
fruit.
it. You sip it. You don't drink it.
Oh no, you go take a shot and then just kiss the cod.
Oh, just one. Okay, I can do that. Yeah.
what the fuck? You gotta.
It's a Newfoundlander tradition.
So you gotta drink this drink that you will probably
You
like.
you drink the screech, which is like
It's
moonshine.
basically like paint stripper,
Well,
and then you gotta kiss a cod.
Yep.
DJ, what it is? I'll tell you. He's not telling you the whole truth. You drink a shot.
I actually probably get that. Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Right.
you drink a shot. You let the cod drink a shot. And you take it home with you.
Well, that's only in Labrador, right?
Are you trying to bloody turn this into an educational channel?
He's just being a bad baby.
I got to consult to my Chad here. What do you think, Chad? Am I doing that?
You're
You're
being a bad baby. Yes.
bad sign because my mind's getting warped. Because my mind's going places it doesn't really need to be going right now. In fuck's sake, you two.
Yeah.
I just looked up the term football. So it was 1970 when.
What is that got to do with screech and cod?
Well, we were talking about football earlier.
Yeah, that was like 20 minutes ago.
Yeah, but
with his Canadian internet, it takes that long to load.
Exactly. Thank you, Tonkin. Thank you.
Dial up, yeah.
Might as well be dial up. It's that freaking slow.
Well, quite.
But no, you guys.
It's drunk
the
on
UK
the to maple syrup and the cod.
The UK didn't start calling it soccer football until around 1970.
We actually don't call it soccer, you twat.
No.
We call it football.
No, that's what I just said. You guys didn't start referring it to as football until the 1970s. It was soccer before that.
Well, how come they changed it then?
Because it made more sense to call it football.
Yeah.
Just to piss off you Americans.
It's
not football.
That's exactly what they did because the United States Football Association, which had been formed in 1910s, as official organizational body of soccer, was then changed to the United States Soccer Football Association in 1945, and then later dispensed with football altogether. No longer just a nickname.
Are you actually blaming Hitler for that one?
I didn't say I was blaming Hitler for anything.
I'd asked the question. It wasn't like anything nasty or anything. It was just a question.
Yeah. The other term that we refer to American football is gridiron.
What?
Gridiron.
Or a boring bunch of shit.
Gridiron.
Never heard of that one before.
Yeah.
Gridiron. Huh.
Wouldn't you say, though, that ice hockey is a lot more interesting and exciting sport than bloody American football? Come on now.
I would agree. Ice hockey is definitely more exciting than American football. However, Canadian football is more exciting.
The game of golf is more exciting than American football, really.
Canadian football is entirely different entity, though.
Well, of course, one's played on grass, the other one's played on ice. I mean, I know I'm blonde, but damn.
Yeah, but women's volleyball is still, I think, is the best invention.
Yeah, only because you like to see bouncing jugs all over the place, you pervert. It's true. But you wouldn't actually like it if they actually strapped them down, though, so that you wouldn't see them bouncing all over the place, would you?
Yeah, but it's a very
you'd certainly be making a lot of complaints if that was to happen.
no, it's still a very intense sport. You know, you've got to be very energetic to do it. Very accurate.
Yeah, I would like to see you try. You,
Okay, I'll get.
you would actually get tired after 30 fucking seconds. Piss off.
Hey, I'll tell you what. I'll get my mankini out. We go down to Brighton Beach, and
I am not bloody
me
playing
and you have a
fucking
match.
volleyball on Brighton fucking beach. Are you fucking kidding me? It's a fucking Pebble Beach, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, that'll be a real challenge. You know.
No, I'm bloody not. Sandbanks, yeah, you could get away, but fucking Brighton Beach, behave. Why don't I let you practice off the West Pier?
Yeah.
Which is like not really there anymore. So you can like fall off the edge and
12,
like
so
have a
12
good
players.
swim.
So CFL is 12 players. We have 3 downs opposed to 4. Our field is bigger, and our ball
It's Canadian.
and of course our balls are also bigger than the NFL too.
It's because you use maple syrup on them. That's why you actually like
Exactly.
maple syrup inside. So if you get tired during the match, you can basically suck it up.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Because you always like your mouth around, a set of balls.
Well, that's some Canadians, not all Canadians.
Well, I was actually talking about Trudeau, but
oh well, yeah, we know. Well, we all know he likes to have his mouth around balls. I mean, come on, he's in bed. He's in bed with Yasmin or whatever his name is. Singh.
In bed with who?
The leader of the NDP party.
I wouldn't know.
Yasmin Singh or something like that. I don't know how you pronounce his name.
Is he fit or not?
Is he what?
Is he fit or not?
See, you're so vain.
I wouldn't give him the time of day. I wouldn't give him the time of day. I wouldn't give him the time of day if I was a woman.
Well, in that case, Trudeau deserves him then, because if he was fit, then he doesn't deserve to have a good person because he's fucked up everyone else's life. He can get that himself. That's what I meant. No. Vainness has nothing to do with it.
Well, the thing is, basically the NDP and the Liberals formed a coalition so that they can keep the Liberals in power, so they can get the NDP can get their agendas put through.
So more like lefty snowflake tospots taking over the planet. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
That's right.
Sounds about right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The joys of having more than one political party.
But why is it though that in each country
or more than 2, I should say,
everything is like shifting to the left everywhere?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That is highly dangerous in my opinion.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. Well, the thing is though, I think you're going to end up seeing that a lot of our elections as they start to come up again is going to go completely the other way and go right. And I mean,
if one swings left for too long, then obviously it's going to start to go the other way, and it's going to go way too right, and then you're going to have extremist points of view. But then it just goes back to the beginning again.
Oh yeah. Don't matter who's in power; they're all corrupt.
Yeah.
Well, what would help is if you get new blood in there. You know what I mean? Start them off.
Well, I like my proposal,
which is
we do away with the Canadian political system completely. We go to the American system, and we elect rights for vets as the first president of North America.
Well, we actually use Biden's voters that are actually dead. Is that what you're saying?
No, we run rights for vets as an independent for the first president of North America.
Yeah, but he still needs dead people to vote for him, because that's how people win elections in America, is it not?
I can't really say. I can't really confirm or deny that one, but I'm
I
gonna say I would.
don't think I don't
I
think the
would
government
spec.
can
I would.
confirm or deny that
I would
one.
I would speculate. I would speculate that.
What? The
Well,
actual fact that dead people were
Don't
voting
right.
and people in
Listen,
prison were
listen.
voting is wrong, and they're not
Your
allowed.
campaign for the North American president is going. Is going well. We've got Ronald Reagan.
You
He
actually
signed.
have two votes.
He signed for you. He's willing to vote for you. As well as
Hillary
JFK,
Clinton.
Abraham Lincoln, John A. Macdonald in Canada agreed to support you.
Right, Hillary Clinton wants you in power badly.
well, I'll tell you what. If I was in power to get voted, to make sure people voted for me, I'd tell women chicken in every pot.
That's why I'm racing. That's
I would say
why I'm running as vice president.
Good luck with that one. Fuck's sake.
That's why I'm running as that's why I'm running as vice president, right? You know that, right?
No, you're probably running for president when I'm trying to run for president. Yeah, I know how you are, Chad.
No, when I signed the paperwork, when I signed the paperwork was for vice president under rights for vets.
I got you though. Okay, I got you.
Well, see, the thing is though, all I have to do is make sure that I outlive you, because you get 2 terms. So if you make it to 1 term, we're doing through 1 term, we're doing great.
If I made 1 term, yeah. Shoot.
If you make it through the 2nd term, we're doing. If you make it through the 2nd term, we're doing fabulous. But I'm ready to step in for you if something happens.
All right, I'll do it this way: chicken in every pot for every woman, and maple syrup.
Uh-huh.
You know, but then you're going to ban skillets.
Oh yeah.
I don't think he'd be able to hide them. I mean, I've skilled boss in ways of hiding places with a skillet. So she's a master at hiding things in good places that you would never think of.
Damn, I got fart.
Thinking, oh shit, here we go. You just better be good. Otherwise, you're going to be black and blue like a panda.
Black and blue like a pandas are black and white, DJ.
No, I know, but I just thought I'd be a little bit different.
Oh, by the way, Vix, I sent you something in Discord. You can look at it later.
Look at it now.
No, it just reminded me you saying panda.
That sounds ominous.
See, you always think it's something totally outrageous when I say
Well, I know what you're like. You're a filth bag half the time, so can you fucking well blame me?
Yeah. Well, it's not like the last 2 photos where I'm expecting something similar in return.
Let's see what's in here. That's where I probably shut down the internet by accident.
That's been a good one there, Thompson.
It's just so silly.
God, I don't know what the fucking hospital was giving me, but
I just checked the basement, DJ. The hamster's still spinning in the wheel.
it just feels like my head at the moment.
Your head's spinning too? Uh-oh. It's not good.
What the hell is that?
It's a sloth.
It's a what?
It's a sloth.
And that reminded you of a panda?
Ah,
You need your fucking eyes tested.
no, it's just we was talking furry animals. So,
And you sent me that. Okay.
well, it made me laugh.
No. I thought I was hallucinating then. I'm thinking, hang on, that looks something like a fucking panda. They like giving me loads of fucking medication I shouldn't have done last night. Jesus.
Mm.
Oh, hopefully this will rub off soon.
I'm not gonna.
It's
I'm not
sweet.
gonna. Even
I
add
don't know.
to that.
I don't know what they gave me, but it's not going in my head too well.
Well, you know, I did warn you. You know, if you went up to doing this stream,
No, I'm okay. It's not like it's just like making my head pound a lot. Not constantly though. It's like weird.
and that's the type of pounding you don't want to get. I know.
Oh, for goodness sake!
Yeah, well, I've been suffering for a bad headache most of this week.
I think that they've given me this for when they do the test tomorrow. I know.
You know, if you want,
The actual doctor, I couldn't understand a word he was saying. That sounds bad, and he was English, but I still couldn't understand him. He was talking too fast for me. I mean, he was talking faster than Liverpudlian, for goodness sake. I was like, what is this guy fucking saying? I mean, I can pretty much understand a lot of English accents, but this was just I don't think anybody could basically understand what he was saying. Even the nurse is having trouble because she was sort of like gawping at him.
Well, and you can't ask him to write it down because you won't be understand his handwriting anyway. Because you know what doctors are like.
Well, maybe, but yeah, it could have been blunt and said, "Can you actually speak in actual English?" But no. I thought, well, he's not the consultant, so do I really need to know what he's saying? Not particularly. I'll just ask the consultant tomorrow when I see him, innit?
Yeah. So what did they give me? Why do I feel so funny?
Or
Why do I have?
maybe it's so you get a good night's sleep tonight, possibly.
Yeah, maybe. You might as well try soon.
well, if you two are tired, me and Chad can take over. Chad, you got the booze. I'll get the ladies.
I'm actually all right.
I don't know. I don't know if I'd want any of the ladies you get, especially if it's that Barbara.
Chad!
Especially if it's that Barbara chick.
Mrs. White is a lovely lady. How dare you?
Well, I'm not. I'm not. Mrs. Mrs. Wright is definitely a lovely lady, but she's already taken, so I get that. That's no fun.
But that's his lady, and you said that you didn't want any of his ladies. So
Any of the other ladies, I'm referring to any other ladies he goes and gets.
but that is not what you said. I mean, yeah. I know I've been in hospital and I've been on medications today, but I know exactly what you said, and that was not it.
Yeah, I know, but what you've got to remember, you know, Wrights did lock the boss down when he was a lot younger and a lot fitter and a lot more handsome. You know, he locked it down then. So his choice of pickings now, if he was to go single.
Are you trying to say that that Mrs. White's is an old hag or something? Is that what you're trying to say?
No, I'm saying
I'm kidding, by the way. I'd never fucking say that.
I'm saying Wright's lucked out because he got a decent lady at the right time.
DJ, you're my lawyer.
Yeah.
I don't want to be your fucking lawyer. Piss off with that. I am not being responsible for any of that. Fuck
I
right
can't win.
off.
I can't win. Wow.
Yeah, well, you won't win with DJ because she'll always be on the boss's side.
Yeah,
You
that's
know, women
true.
stick together.
Well, not necessarily, but I know Boss, and she's a very sensible lady, so she would be right a lot of the time. But if she was wrong, I would say so. I don't have any issues with saying when people are wrong or not, if I think they
Yeah,
are.
I'm coming to Canada.
Did you just say you're going to leave your wife in Canada?
No, I said, move over, Chad. I'm coming into Canada.
So she's going to leave you in Canada, right on.
Yeah, that's yeah.
I'll look after her.
You do know, right? That it's a $3,450 test fee to enter Canada now.
Yeah.
Well,
What?
to actually see if you can handle the maple syrup.
$3,415 test fee.
Yeah.
You're
And the
kidding me.
physical examination by Trudeau is a bit invasive.
Getting the
Yeah.
53
Yes,
cents.
it is. It is. I tried to get in there to prevent it for Tonkin, but
You keep on forgetting the
Trudeau wouldn't
53
let me.
cents,
So.
and that's important because that's your tip. Well, 53 cents is double what it's worth, you know. It's a very generous tip right there.
That's a damn shame. You got to live where you can. You got to pay just to get into Canada. Wow.
That's Canucks for you. Canucks ripping off Canucks, isn't it? Sounds about right. Well, they actually wanted divide and all of that, and that's what they're getting.
Yeah.
So what is actually going on now in regards to what happened with the freedom trucks? What's going on with all of that now? Because
That's what I was going to ask him.
Well,
too fucking late. I asked first.
well, the council that has the committee council, whatever you want to call them, that was formed to review the situation that occurred. They've been questioning everybody, in aspects of the government.
What sort of questions have they been asking?
Well,
why are you such a bunch of tosspots?
Well, that's the question they should be asking, yes, but they're not asking that question.
Well,
well, one of the questions that has come up quite regularly is they've actually asked the RCMP, the OPP, which is the Ontario Police Department, as well as the Ottawa City Police Department, if any of them actually asked for the Emergency Act.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Their answer was, no, we never actually asked for the Emergency Act.
So why was it initiated then?
Because Trudeau was scared of bouncy castles and street hockey and people yelling freedom.
Yep.
And I forgot truck horns.
Would tell him to fucking watch Braveheart and get over it. The fuck. Excuse my
Wait a
language.
What about truck horns?
What about truck horns?
Oh, this is noise. How'd that get in the picture?
Well, Trudeau's always got the horn. He doesn't mind those.
But so basically that's been going on. They've been going over basically why the Emergency Act was put in place. And they're reviewing.
He basically put it in place without actually asking anybody. He just thought, I'll do this without anyone noticing today.
Well, that's the thing. I mean,
I don't think he'd be
didn't
allowed
even
to do something like that without the act of Parliament.
He didn't even follow. I mean, come on, he didn't even follow the rules on how it's supposed to be, how his dad wrote it, and how it's supposed to be put into place. I mean,
that sounds about right.
How it's worded. Okay, give me a second here.
That's all right. I just thought I'd ask the question because nobody has been talking about it lately.
Well, the thing is, it's pretty much for the most part. I'll say it this way: Pat King is the only one still in jail. Everyone else, all the other organizers have been released
Why is he still in prison?
because he's a twat.
Well, yeah, I mean, a lot of them are twats.
Well,
but
put it this way, to give you an idea. Okay, he did. I mean, I'll say it this way: he did say a lot of racial things in
BLM say a lot of racial shit, but are any of them in prison? No.
Well, yeah, exactly, no, but he was also very much a huge instigator in a lot of stuff.
Such as?
Well, okay, like for example, he was on the Wednesday before the Wednesday when they first started moving on us.
Right.
He was up at quarter to 7 in the morning, running down one of the streets, yelling, "They're coming for us! Everybody, pack up and leave now! Now! Get out while you can! Get out while you can!" And then got arrested.
What a twat! Sorry.
Sound the horns! Sound the horns! And he was telling people to blow their horns, let everybody know they were coming. And the thing was, they didn't start on us until later on that day. But he started at quarter to 7 in the morning, running around like a chicken with his head cut off.
So he's a little bit like a premature ejaculator.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. I bet his wife's delighted.
But the thing is, because of the fact that he has said a lot of, there's a lot of things. He's noted as being the key organizer, and that's why they're keeping him in jail.
It sounds like he couldn't fucking organize a piss up in a brewery.
No, he couldn't. No.
So, in your opinion, who was the head organizer then?
I know,
because it obviously wasn't that twat.
No. I put this way. I'll say it this way. I personally met the head organizer. And
so it's like hush, is it? Like, okay.
Oh, she was a lot. I have no problem. She was one of the key organizers, and she was the key organizer, and that was Tamara.
Are you telling me Michelle was in bloody Canada?
If Michelle was in Canada, I would have still been in Ottawa. Because I would have made. I would definitely be making sure that she took out Trudeau.
Well, yeah, a lot of people would want to do that, but
yeah,
it sounds to me that it would have gone a lot smoother if a woman was taking charge of it, because women are a lot more logical, and that's a known fact.
Now, the other thing that's interesting, when we started in Ottawa, there was a gentleman, former military vet. Well, former military, yeah. I guess that's the best way to say it. Am I right, Rights?
Yep.
Yeah. I can't remember what division of the military he was with, but I think he was like our black berets, basically. Anyway, he donned his uniform, which, by the way, he can get in serious trouble for, because he's not supposed to wear it unless it's a formal ceremony.
Of course not.
But he actually donned his uniform on the first day of the protest when we were there, of the Freedom Convoy when we were there, and started marching from Vancouver, BC, all the way to Ottawa and the War Memorial. And
how many miles?
How many miles?
Yeah, he walked.
A lot.
Okay, I don't know how long. Okay, go on.
So I was actually going to ask her what actually happened when it got to the States, because I mean I was out of it a lot, so I could have missed a lot because of that reason. But you didn't hear about any of it when it was over in the US? Is it because it didn't happen, or are they still planning to do it? I mean,
It happened, but it wasn't as good as Canada's. What they did is they diverted the highway,
right.
so they wouldn't block up the streets in the DC area. So it was worthless. That's what it
So
was.
that's why we didn't hear about it over
Yeah,
there.
right.
Then.
Mhm.
Well, I did basically say at the time, didn't I, to you guys? I said there's no way they're going to get it remotely near there.
That's what you said. Yeah, I remember that. Yep.
So why don't they
Canada
do
did a
it
better
somewhere
job
else?
than we did.
Yeah, but Canada was more surprised. I mean, how can they be surprised with all of that going on and then seeing shitloads of bloody trucks coming over them? I mean, it's not exactly subtle, is it? It should have been done simultaneously, if you ask
Yeah.
me.
So
Yeah. Would
so
have
to
been nice.
answer your question, rights,
Yeah.
873 hours.
Ooh. 7B. Let's see. We were 12.
Now, mind you, he stopped along the way at places and did speeches and things like that. But he actually will be officially in Ottawa on July the 1st.
So it took him 2 months.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Longer than that? No.
Yeah, he's
Longer
still
than
marching
that.
now.
He's still marching now. Yeah. He left. Well, let's just see. Hold on here. He would have left. He started on the 4th of February. So
Shit.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 months.
Wow.
Well, you gotta remember, rights. We are the second largest country in the world.
Either that or he's a slow walker.
He was marching, not walking, marching.
Yeah.
Uh,
He's walking more than the length of Britain.
Well, the thing is, though, too, you also have to look at it too, right? He's not gonna march 24 hours a day.
No,
He's gonna
course.
he's gonna stop. He's gonna rest. He's gonna stop. He's gonna get something to eat. And whatever, and he also stopped and talked to people along the way and took part in rallies and stuff like that was going on.
Not to mention, if it rains, he probably won't be walking out there anyway.
Oh yeah, he walked in the rain.
Did he really with his uniform? Wow. Okay.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I've been following him pretty much since day one when he left. So, been keeping tabs on him.
I'll give him credit.
Because technically speaking, we're all of us freedom fighters are. We swore a pact. We all plan on being back on the hill on the 1st.
First of July.
I do. I'll be right back, everybody. Right back.
Now whether I stick to that pact or not is a different story. But because
why wouldn't you want to?
Well, it's been quite a few years since my family have gotten together and celebrated my mother's birthday, actually on her birthday. So there's a possibility that's going down. So it's like, Mom's birthday or Ottawa.
Yeah, well,
and I mean,
from the person that has lost both of their mum's birthday.
Well,
you never know, because it could be the last one.
That's the thing. She's in her 70s, so I mean, it could very well be.
I would make the most of every single
Yeah.
birthday and time that you have with her.
Yeah, you should.
I try.
Try very hard. 'Cause you never know when it's gonna
Well, it's
be
like I
there
said,
anymore.
I'm torn. But the other side of the coin, see, the thing is though too, if I did go, I might not end up coming back because I know I know there's a girl from Ontario that wants to kidnap me, so and take me back home with her.
So it's either your mum's birthday or a booty call.
Well, it's not really a booty call. She's kidnapping me and taking me back to Niagara Falls with her.
Well, what exactly is she going to do with you there? Like, make you tea and crumpets? Behave yourself.
Just gonna chain me to her bed so I can't run away.
Again. Booty call.
Oh,
Why you connect such prudes?
Hey, we learned from that's why we got kicked out of Britain.
Well, yeah, I mean, we do say exactly how it is over there. But we sort of like learned it from the Irish too, so, you know, it is what it is. That is completely down to you, but I would definitely be there for your mum first. I mean, if she likes you that much, she would wait like a few days and then kidnap you.
Well, yeah. Well, that's the thing.
There is plenty of time to have a bloody orgasm, for goodness sake.
True.
Well, you can't say, oh, Mum, I'm not going to come to your birthday this year because, I'm on a promise. For goodness sake. I don't think your mum would understand that one, would she?
Oh, she would.
Well,
She would. My mum's very.
She probably would, but she wouldn't like it too much.
No, she wouldn't, and then that's part of the reason why I'm torn because I know she'd be like, "You got to do it." Well, hey, D Johns.
hey, D. Johns.
You right, sweetheart? I am sure if she's a kind enough lady that has some kind of decency and respect, she would appreciate the fact that, she's your mum and it's her birthday.
Yeah. No, I know.
If she doesn't, then she's not the kind of woman you'd really want in your life. I wouldn't have thought. I don't know. And Chad's been very quiet.
Well, I just got a couple messages that I gotta go do some shit. Unfortunately.
No, I think it's because he's thinking of his booty call now. What do you?
No,
reckon?
I'm not thinking. I'm not thinking of my booty call. No, I actually have a friend of mine that I roll joints for. Messaged me, wants me to come up and roll some joints for him. And a buddy of mine buddy of mine that wants me to go up to his place for a few minutes, drop something off to him. So I gotta go do that and then go do the other. It's like,
I was going to ask you, is there any news about getting Ollie back?
No.
Why not? They've had plenty of time to investigate now.
Well, I'll say it this way: it's the situation basically hasn't changed much. Still, everybody's still not giving proper information, and people are sticking to their lie. Like my landlord, since you brought it up, I'll say it. My landlord's been at me. Oh, well, you had your apartment heated up to 90 degrees Fahrenheit or 90 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm like, yeah, and my heat was off. Don't turn my heat on at all. So if it was 90 degrees in my apartment, that's on you, not me.
So is he basically trying to say that you're trying to cook your cat?
Pretty much, yeah. Pretty much. But yeah, the thing.
You have
But
your
yeah,
heating on that high if you're not even home. That's a bit silly.
Yeah, exactly. Why would I have it that high if I'm not home? And I never turn my heat on. It's always off. I mean, like my apartment right now, I'm sitting at 81 degrees Fahrenheit.
Mm-hmm. So you actually still think that he's got Ollie, do you, your landlord?
Oh, I know who has my cat. I know where he is.
You actually thought that he had your cat for a while, didn't you?
Actually, his sister-in-law has my cat.
So that's a conflict of interest right there.
Oh yeah, huge conflict of interest. Huge conflict of interest. So, but I am actually in the process of contemplating the possibility of making a move out of this building. I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting on the place that I'm planning on moving to be ready. So,
If it's going to be better than when you're living now, then
no, not really. Not really. Well,
okay.
as for accommodations wise, yes, it's a lot better. It's a bit better, and it has downfalls because I'm sharing the place with somebody. But the other side, the other bad part of it is
I thought you were getting kidnapped.
It's going to be in a different town. Still be in Nova Scotia, but it'll be in a different town.
A better place, or in town, or not?
Well, put it this way: if this town was any smaller, it wouldn't exist.
Oh, okay.
And they shut everything down at 10 o'clock.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah.
So if you run out of cigarettes, and you're completely screwed.
Well, there is a 24-hour convenience store that is in the town. Thank goodness for that. But
One, okay.
Well, one's better than none.
To say, in London, there are just loads. This is this is a strange thing, isn't it?
Well, put it this way: this town is so, like, to give you an idea how small this town is. This town it doesn't just barely has town status, but it's part of the county.
Okay.
Yeah.
But that sounds to me that a lot of Canada is like that.
Pretty much, yeah. A lot of Canada's like that.
Hey, Clint. Hey, DJ Tony.
Hi, Clint and Tony. How are you doing?
But yeah,
and,
so
how's Max doing, Clint? Is she all right?
Well, guys, I'm gonna have to rest my head because getting a real pound and.
Oh yeah,
I've got to be up early in the morning.
Mine's been doing that for the past fucking hour itself.
Nice talking to you, Tompkins. Nice seeing you again, or talking to you.
I don't know.
You too, right, man.
I didn't even bloody tell me what time they're picking me up in the morning. I mean, what fucking bullshit is that?
Yeah. Well, message us, let us know.
I wouldn't have thought it'd be too bloody early. It better fucking not be.
But,
yeah. The thing is, if they keep there too long and that, not message me and I'll come break you out if you want.
I'll just discharge myself if I've had enough.
Oh, D-John. How you doing, D-John?
Well, I sort of said to him, when I come back, can I go into a darker room, because it was just like a fucking torture chamber for me.
Yeah.
I asked them if they could turn the lights down, and the nurses that kept on doing it, and then some stupid dickhead was turning them back up again. It's like, for fuck's sake. So I ended up having 4 seizures because they were fucking around with the lights. I mean, bloody idiots. Which it isn't the nicest thing to happen. That's probably why it's the medication's affecting me bloody now, because they gave it from my vein instead, which is very quick acting.
Alrighty, well, I gotta go take care of this business that I have to take care of. And if you're still alive when I get back, I'll jump back up.
No, probably because I've literally it's like nearly 2 o'clock in the morning now, and I've got to go back to hospital tomorrow for
All right.
Okay.
We'll all take
testing.
off then.
So,
All right.
Yeah,
Alrighty.
well,
All
I'm
right.
gonna have to drop too, so you guys take
DJ,
care.
thank you. Nice talking to you, Chad. See you too, Tompkins.
I made
You too,
do
right,
like
I'll talk to you later. Yeah.
depending how tired I am bloody tomorrow, but like I wasn't expecting to get home so fucking late, excuse my language. So
Sorry, it's always tomorrow.
oh yeah, and hopefully we can have a bit more of a fun time where people aren't going to fucking start porn bombing and shit like that, because it's like I say, it's all very well people denying it, but when I see your face, I mean, the fact that you actually showed your body on the bloody screen, so that's enough of an ID right there, without showing me your fucking face as well. I mean, who are people going to believe on YouTube? Me, who is a truthful person, or you, which you've not only porn bombed me, you porn bombed another friend who tried to take their channel down. It's going to be interesting when he finds and compares the actual 2 pictures.
Yeah.
Porn bombing people is not the way to go.
Yeah, well, like I said, Bix,
If we actually wanted to watch porn, we'd be on a fucking porn channel.
Yeah, I'll go to Pornhub if I want to watch porn.
Do you say Pornhub? Is there like real porn on Pornhub? Seriously?
Oh, you can find anything on Pornhub. Trust me.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, Vix, if you want, we can have a viewing later.
Oh, your brother was singing down the phone to you, was he, Tone? Oh, bloody hell. Bless him.
Tony.
Oh, dear. Well, why don't you do one better? Like, wait till he goes to sleep, then phone him back and start singing down the phone yourself.
Yeah. Oh. All right, then, guys.
Brothers, I mean, I haven't done anything like that to my brother for a long time. Actually, that's long overdue.
Alrighty, I'm gonna jump down here. Take care, guys. Good to see
Me
you as
too.
always, DJ.
DJ,
Later,
see you while. See you, buddy. Tompkins,
Later,
Chad.
later,
God
bet,
bless.
baby.
Have a good one, guys, and we will see you guys soon. Take it easy.
Bye-bye, all.
Bye, bye, all.
Well, Vix, yeah, you try and get some rest as well, babe.